and Sabella, the Argentinian coach, must be delighted that he has him in his team, you know, because with him he can do absolutely anything. This is just magnificent. And I, in my lifetime, didn't think I would see anything like Maradona, but this boy is so special, it's untrue.
Well, a team, to coin a cliche, is only as good as its strikers. You know, the big players stepping up. You know, Neymar, Suarez, Messi. If you've got big players who are going to score, Fabio, you've got half a chance.
No, but you know, we were here to talking about the Argentina performance for 55 minutes, and it touched only one ball, and he did a great score. This is the difference between the normal players and the top players. He's an amazing player. Until now, I told you before, he's the best player in the world. He's amazing. You can't do nothing against this kind of player.
I mean, you need a bit of luck to get anywhere, and Argentina rode their luck, didn't they? If Iran had these chances against England, these chances would all have gone in. But because it's for Argentina, for some reason they don't.
It was a really good counter-attack, and they managed quite really well. They put the ball wide, and the cross here was a really good cross. So he anticipated the cross, of course, and he hit the target. But the keeper had a good reflex, so there was unlucky really.
Well, this one, Dejaga. Anywhere else?
I think we've talked about Argentina. We've talked about Messi being fantastic. This second half performance by Iran was just magnificent. I couldn't envisage it coming. This was Romero's made 3 incredible saves.
And don't forget, we maybe could be penalty, yeah, because was Zabaleta, I think.
It was Dejaga. It was Zabaleta.
I think it was a penalty. But
the referee, according to Kyrgios, was one of the 2 characters in the game.
At the moment, yes.
Messi being the other one. The referee, he says, was the other key figure because he didn't give a penalty here. What do you think?
It's 100 penalty for me, yeah, because he touched the ball, but before the Iranian players touched before. So.
It could go on both sides. I could understand if the referee gives that the penalty, because of course the Iranian player touched the ball first. But we say when Zaba just tackled here, he touched the ball before touching the players. So I believe that they've been really unlucky.
So the narrative completely changes, doesn't it now, Martin, with that late goal for Argentina? It goes from being a disastrous 0-0 to, thank heavens for that, 1-0, we're on our way. You know, the whole story changes because of one moment of magic. From
it's hard to imagine that the players that they have in their team, you're talking about Di Maria, you're talking about Aguero, you're talking about Messi, that they could create so little in a game. Now, we said at the start of the programme again that they would face this mass defence, but you would think that players with the sort of genius that they possess would find a little way somewhere along the way. But as Fabio mentioned, 55 minutes in the game before Messi's really had a proper opportunity to do anything in the game. Great credit to Iran. But having said this, it's just it's another one. They've got 6 points in the board. Defensively, I'm not too sure about them. But while you've got someone like that in your side, like Messi, he changes games. Patrick mentioned yesterday, I think it was, about the team ethic being really important. I agree with that. You know, the collective spirit, and it's all about teamwork. What I've mentioned before, when you have geniuses playing in your team, they will change matches for you, and we've all experienced it.
It's the day after England crashed out the World Cup. As you know, Joe Hart and Wayne Rooney have been sent out to face the press. Here's Gabriel.
Well, there was a nod to England's future at their training base today. The first 2 men to front up to England's